everyone, it's Amy and I am here to unbox the first Teacher Treat box of 2020. This is the Term 1 box. Let's see what people got. So as always, on top there is just a little insert that tells you about everything that's in the box, so I'll put that to the side, no spoiler alerts yet. There was also a code for 20% off my website to be used until February, so that's great for back to school time. And then I always struggle with knowing which items to pull out and show you guys first, but I think I really want to start off with the two items that came from Australian businesses. These were the ones that I partnered with for these boxes. The first one here is a beautiful rainbow lanyard. So if you guys know anything about me, I love my lanyard ever since it was a requirement at our school for us to carry around our key all the time so we could lock our doors all the time. I have used a lanyard. It just makes it so simple. I just carry around just my single key, but I know a lot of people carry their whole car set of keys and house keys on there as well so they don't lose them. It's so handy. You could also use it for carrying around your USB, or if you are working with a particular student that needs certain cards that you need to always access to communicate with them, you could also put it on a lanyard. There is just so many uses to them. I really think they are a teacher's best friend. So of course I chose the rainbow one because it's just so beautiful. This came from a business called Baby Snail, which was a collaborative effort of two Perth businesses. The first business was Jessica from Bitsy Baby, and the second business was Em from, and I'm probably going to butcher this name, I'm so sorry Em, Beads on Folie. I'm sorry, I don't speak French. I'm pretty sure it's a French word. But Em and Jess partnered on this to bring you this for the box. So make sure you go and check out their Facebook pages. They have so many beautiful lanyards. I am so tempted to buy some more off of them because they have a whole heap of marble ones. And if you guys know anything about me and my classroom, if you've seen it lately, I love marble to bits. So these are beautiful lanyards, high quality. Oh, and another thing about these are silicone beads, not polymer clay. So they are really, really sturdy. They are not going to break. So if you're like me and just stuff your lanyard in your bag at the end of the day, it's going to be fine. And they don't ever get scratches in them. They look really nice for the entire year. Mine do get a bit grubby because I tend to play with it a lot because I love the feel of these beads. But just like running over like a baby wipe or something like that on them cleans them up really, really nicely. So thank you Em for Beads on Folie, and thank you Jessica from Bitsy Baby for partnering with me on this box. The next item is from another Australian business called The Planner Mummy, and she makes lots of planner stickers. The ones I chose to put in this box were the headers that have the term and week on them. So as I said, these can be used for planners. So like for instance, I've got my Erin Condren planner here and I have already put them in each of the week overviews. I've got them over here to show me what term and week we are in. But if you've got one of those big term planners that you get from like the unions and stuff, you could also definitely use these on that because they will fit. Again, rainbow colors, it kind of just naturally became a box of rainbow themed. I didn't mean for that to happen when I was picking the products, but it definitely turned out that way. The next item in here is metallic markers, and these are the really good quality ones where you can write on black paper with them as well as any other colored paper as well, but they are going to shine, and these are really, really great to use on the next thing that's in this box, which is birthday cards. This is a class set of ready to go birthday cards. So I have this memory of being in grade 1, it was the end of the year, it was my birthday, and all year the teacher had done this thing where she was giving out birthday cards and she would get everybody in the class to sign them, and I couldn't wait for it to be my birthday and get everybody to sign it. And I still have that birthday card. It is upstairs in my memory box and I love it to pieces, and I go back and look at it sometimes and look at all the writing of the different people I went to school with and how far we have come since grade 1. But it was really a treasured item of mine, and so I've always done birthday cards for my students in my class, and I do spend the time getting everybody in the class to sign them. You can just have the students sign their name, or they can write a comment if they wish. But what I've done here is on the cover it says from down the bottom, and you could get these metallic markers to use on it or just any other texter, and you just write your room number or what your room is called, so you know if it's room 9 or LA3 or whatever you go by, you can write that down there, and then on the inside of the card you just all sign it. I usually sign the card as well as the students, and then that's something that they can take home on their birthday. So in this pack you did get a full class set of birthday cards. And again, rainbow. Sticking with the rainbow theme, the next item are these stick-on arrow flags, and I use these so much in my classroom. I have a shared library in my classroom that students can go to if they haven't got their own library book or anything like that. They can go down the back and borrow a book, and then when they've finished reading it each day, they just use one of these to mark their page. And not only is it marking their page, but it's letting everyone else know in the class that they're reading that book and not to take it, and then they just keep reusing the same one over and over again. I also love these during assessment time. So if I've given the students an assessment and I'm going through and marking it and I've realized they've forgotten a question or they misread it in a way that I want them to have another look at, or if there's just something I want to flag to go back and look at later, I use these to mark. So when I'm marking my maths test, which can get up to like 6 pages, I just stick a little post-it note on the edge of the page so that when it's all closed up, I can still see that I need to go back through it with the student. That's just a couple of the ways that I use it. So many more uses for these in the classroom though. The next item are these magnetic clips. Now I have been using these in my study at the moment and I absolutely love them because I hate using blue tack on a whiteboard, because as soon as you've used the blue tack, even though you can remove all like the look of the residue, when you go over it with whiteboard marker and then you try and erase it, it just leaves streaks all over your whiteboard, I find. So having magnets to keep things up in your classroom just makes it a lot easier and neater. And because these are clips, you don't have to worry about the stuff falling down or about having to, like, you know, if you've got the big circle ones like I do at school, they often cover up so much of the worksheet you can't see very much of it, or whatever you are that you're trying to pin up. So these are great because you can just clip on the very top of the sheet and all the rest of the sheet's still going to be visible. I have tested these magnets and they hold up so many sheets of paper. They are really, really great, really, really sturdy, so loving those. The next item is push pins, because I still can't believe how many teachers don't know that these exist or don't use them. So you may have seen the good old thumbtacks. I hate thumbtacks because they push in so far that when you want to go and take them out, I usually end up breaking nails trying to get them out, or they just get in there, stuck in there so much you have to go get like scissors to lever them out. By using the push pins, it's just a little finger grip to get them in and out. They're so much more usable and they come in all of these bright colors. So I do love my push pins, and yes, I will admit to the fact that I am the type of person that matches all of my push pins in a piece of work. So if I'm putting 4 pins in a piece of work, they will be all the same color. The next item is a brand new pair of scissors. When I first started teaching, I would always buy those pairs of scissors that were like all hard. They didn't have any comfort grip on them, and I would spend ages cutting out things, you know, that I would then laminate, and then cutting out the laminate, and I would just get such sore hands because I didn't think that I should splurge on the ones that had the comfort grip. I didn't think I should spend the school budget on it. So when I finally asked my registrar if I could please splurge on the scissors a little bit and buy myself a pair of comfort grip, oh my gosh, I wish I had done it sooner because it's just so much easier to use. So I have included a pair of comfort grip scissors in this box, and it comes as a double pack, which is awesome. And these scissors here are so big that you can just about get through a piece of A4 paper with one cut, which is just awesome. It's going to halve your time when you're cutting sheets over and over and over again. And then there is the little pair as well, which is great for the little nitty-gritty stuff, or you could put this in a like borrowing box for your kids to use while you've got your big pair. And they are nice and bright, so you're not going to lose them anytime soon on your desk. The last tangible item in the box is these delicious chopped honeycombs. Oh my gosh, I love these. Put these in your bottom drawer, pull them out when you need a little pick-me-up in term 1. Now that was the last tangible item, but there was another item included in the box, which was a free copy of one of my mental maths sorts. I have 3 different types of sorts in my store. I have the strips, the squares, and the puzzles, and if you purchased a box, then you have a coupon code to download one of those for free for your relevant year level, lower, middle, or upper, and I hope you really enjoy using those within your classroom. So these are all the items that were in the Term 1 Teacher Treat box, over $80 worth of value. So if you haven't signed up for a Teacher Treat box yet, make sure you head over and do that because the Term 2 box is going to be just as awesome. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!